What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 6th episode of Koikimo. This one's titled, Unrequited Love. Not quite sure. Well, some would say that that's exactly what Ryo has right now. Although, yeah, that would describe it right now. But I think Ichika is warming up to him more and more. As much as I think a lot of people, Western audience mainly, would say that they don't agree with that, but I mean, it's not your choice to agree or disagree, so whatever. But the show's still weirdly wholesome. It manages it well. We're starting to build up the other interests of their age as well. Last episode was a heavy episode for Tamara. That was his name, right? I forget his name quite quickly. So there's a lot of build up on him. Spending time with Ichika and seeing Ryo get jealous of that time as well. We have Masuda to spill some of the deets at least for Ryo upon request, but he didn't tell her. He didn't tell him everything. He said, like, just go ask her the rest. Like, here's a basic rundown, but go ask her about anything else. But he's like, how the hell do you ask that? And he's right. How the hell do you ask that? Like, it's a bit lame to be so protective and worried about someone else, especially when you're literally just friends at that point. It is a bit off. So I'm glad he held it in, but it's not going to do him any favors really for his mental state, let's be honest. But I wonder whose perspective this is from. I wonder if Ryo's coming to the realization that that's what this is. I wonder if he's starting to get a bit more downhearted, right as Ichika's starting to maybe accept the idea a little more. I genuinely don't know which way they're going to go with this. And with this show, I don't know if they'll... I highly doubt they'll make a commitment either way in the anime. Because this is not a... Oh, it is a completed work. Never mind. They could cram all 57 chapters into an anime season. They could. Whether the actual source material made a decision or not, and whether the anime is willing to make a decision or not, that's going to be interesting, because usually romance-based shows don't have a good ending. They usually don't, because they're usually on works that are still ongoing, and therefore the actual, yes, let's get together, is the end of the manga, essentially. So, I want them to be ballsy enough to make a decision. I want them to be ballsy enough, I don't know why it would be ballsy, but I want them to maybe commit to the idea of Ryo and Ichika. But, I mean, they do have side options, because Ichika has Tamara, and then Ryo has that one girl played by Kana Hanazawa. What was her name? I forget her name. Maybe we'll learn it again. But yeah, they both have options of their own age, and maybe this experience together helps them grow and realize what they want, and maybe find their others. Maybe. Maybe that's the direction they'll go. I guess we'll see. But with Unrequited Love... I always want to say unrequited love, which isn't right. I think I said that last week as well, unrequited love, which, no. I can't speak sometimes. Yeah. I wonder if that's the direction they'll end up pushing it for the series or not. But I'm very, very excited. Halfway point already, which is kind of nuts, but this show did start early in the season, so... Anyway, as per usual, these are time-based form actions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon picture reactions I do on the channel, with everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, which we're doing tomorrow, Log Horizon Season 2, and Sympho Gear G. We also have movie reactions. There's currently a poll up for all Patreon members to vote on what movie they'd like me to watch this month. We've also added 2 new movies to that list, so you can take some of the older choices that have been on there before, or you can vote for Kiki's Delivery Service, classic Ghibli, or apparently it's classic Ghibli, apparently, is how it's actually said. Ghibli. I've always thought it was Ghibli, because I've always heard it called Ghibli movies, but maybe it is Ghibli. I've been correct on that, so I'm going to assume Ghibli is correct. As well as the relatively new Love Me, Love Me Not romance movie, which I'm quite excited for. So, here on YouTube, though, we have the timer base. So, bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then play, start the episode, I start the episode, and we should be in sync. We'll watch this one on Crunchyroll as per usual, since they licensed it. So they licensed every show of today. But you can also use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should help you sync it up. And with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Ah, here she is. Side girl, I forget your name. Well, that was today. Horrible weather today. Okay. OB time. We've been blessed this season with some pretty good music. And again, I feel like I say that every season, let's be honest. Such a bop. I still love this shot as a sign of them exploring each other's interests. Unrequited love. At the cafe. We gonna bump into someone here? Yes, we are. Okay. Right, sure. No, not at all. Pale blue. Okay. Oh, he sees them everywhere now. Saw that last time as well. uh, all that effort. Hmm. Hmm. I heard there's this new show called Koikimo. Just do what I do. Watch everything. And then question your life. Uh... Backdrop. Uh... I think this is the same studio that did Jackie Chan or Dropkick or whatever it was called, right? I think that's just them plugging their own show a little bit. That rumor is still going around, obviously. Oh boy. Right. Yeah, as all rumors do. No, I don't know if you can actually ask that. Yeah, actually, there are less and less. I feel like now. I wonder what some of those other ones were. I'm gonna look at that again. So I feel like there might be references in there. I think I saw Full Metal Alchemist in there, possibly. Uh, ooh. I mean, that makes more sense, yes. God damn it. The mum loves him. Yep. Wow, really? Oh, Rio, not Rio. God damn it, those names too similar. Of course, wants to invite him in. Uh, yep. Yep. Denied. Oh, looks so sad. Uh, you can see yourself. He does see himself as a coward for that. Hmm. Oh god. Oh god. Rio, calm yourself, man. Uh. Mm-hmm. He's always got work. Good question, actually. Okay. that fits. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Quite fancy place. Yep. uh, okay. Hmm. Interesting. Right, I think we've. Yeah. At least let me pick my own college. He doesn't have much of a choice. Hmm. Hmm. Get a lot of expectation on him then, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Obviously, yes. Well, yeah. uh, uh, oh boy. Uh, Shoes on the wrong feet. Wow. Hmm. I think if the dad knew that he was after Ichika, that would be an even bigger wedge between them, personally. But, hmm. Hmm. Interesting little episode. Or half episode, I should say. I wish I could fall asleep fast. It's one of the things I wish I could do. I'm terrible at falling asleep. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yep. Yep, rumor mill starts up again. Mm-hmm. uh, nice. Oh god, he's hot. uh, uh, nice. uh, yeah. The fact that she immediately thinks of that, though. Nice. Yep. Yep. What a wingman. Mm-hmm. Holy shit. Uh, uh, mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Let's get an accomplice in this. uh, well set up. Hmm. Is he gonna be the same bar? That'd be interesting if it was the same bar that he often frequents. I doubt it will be, but uh, mm-hmm. I feel like nicknames are a bit more common in Japan as well between friends. I mean, we have them here as well, but it's one hell of a row. Hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. Just let it sit. It didn't bother him, so yeah. Uh, yep. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna describe some things, and she's gonna see that in herself. Okay, she's well aware enough for that. Okay. Yeah, that hurts to hear. I mean, he's aware enough of it. Yes. Maybe. Oh, it's complicated romance. I love it. It's complicated enough. You don't have to get overly complex with it and add unnecessary drama. Looking at you, Citrus. Second, I thought that was Tamara walking in front. Hmm. She was thinking of maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Does he immediately call her? Hmm. Hmm. uh. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, we're really. I like the way they've done this because last episode was setting up Tamara as the alternate for Ichika, and this one was setting up Ayeti for Rio. So we now have both sides competing. I like the way they did that actually. I don't remember seeing this shot, but that's a really nice shot. Love for your fave. Okay. I mean, I guess love for your fave is in reference to maybe favorite characters, maybe something like that. That's where I assume they'd be going with that, but maybe not. Um, God, this show's way too good for what it actually is. It really is. So yeah, I really like how they did this episode as well because, like I said, last episode we focused on Tamara and establishing him as someone who's also interested in Ichika, adding a love triangle there. And then we have now gone to the other side, adding Ariete, who's now very much interested in Rio. And you can see their different. You see their different ways of approaching it as well, which is quite nice. Now we have our four main characters all set up. Rio is interested in Ichika. The one thing that we don't know, Tamara is interested in Ichika. Ariete is interested in Rio. Rio is interested in Ichika. It's a little ambiguous as to who Ichika is actually into. Like, she's opening up to Rio a lot. She seems to unconsciously think about him whenever something comes up. So it's a sign that maybe she is thinking of him in that way. But she's not as dead set as any of the other three. She's the one that's, like, on the fence the most when it comes to it. Tamara just does not want to admit it. Ariete is, like, in her own way pursuing it. Rio is openly pursuing it. Ichika is the only one who's not, like, dead set on a direction. And that's kind of interesting to observe. But her first thought after seeing Tamura is good at soccer to think, wonder if Ryo's good at soccer as well. The fact that that's her first real thought on the matter, it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting that she thinks of him like that. I mean, the mum's smitten with Ryo as well. I'm sure the mum wants to get him with that as well, but he has eyes for no one but Ichika right now. I honestly thought the unrequited love bit might take a bit of a harsher hit on him, but that's the thing, Ryo. He's very self-aware. Like, he knows exactly what's up, but he's still persevering anyway, even if it could potentially be quite painful for him. Because this is the first time he's experienced something like this, so he wants to experience it to the end, regardless of what that outcome is. Obviously, he hopes for a good outcome, but regardless, he doesn't want to just chicken out on it. He wants to follow through with it. And that's why I like him as a main character so much, because he's so much better than the useless, spineless, male self-insert characters in so many romance shows that never take decisive action, that never really try and push anything forward, that never try and take a risk. They're always so safe and just let circumstances happen. And it's just, it gets annoying after a while. Like, I don't mind that being a prevailing part of someone's character, but there's a limit as to how often you can do it and how much you can use that to your advantage. So, yeah, that's why I really like him as a main character for this. And why I think this cast works so well, because they're all confident in their own way. Ish. Like, they have lacking of confidence in their own way as well, especially with Tamura. But they still have initiative to do something. None of them are just sitting idly by hoping something happens. They're all trying to make it work in their own way, which I like. So, anyway, I did want to go back to this bit here. Pen, please. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm fairly certain this was the studio that did it. Yeah, Nomad. Dropkick on My Devil. Jashin-chan no Dropkick, right? Was the actual Japanese name? Yeah, Jashin-chan Dropkick. So yeah, they were absolutely self-promoting one of their own shows. I wonder if they're promoting any of their other shows. Let's see. Let's look at the anime screen. There it is. So we've got... Oh, that's not Full Metal Alchemist. Never mind. Absolutely is not Full Metal Alchemist. I just saw a blonde character. Thought he was doing like a thumbs up, but no, it's actually a girl. I mean, they actually are listing, so I'm sure someone could translate these. I have no idea what any of the other ones are, but definitely that's Jashin-chan Dropkick. Absolutely was a reference. Let's see. Go back. Yeah, they only translated the one that she mentioned. New spring anime lineup. Yeah, Old-chan backdrop. Absolutely meant to be Jashin-chan Dropkick. Absolutely. By the thought, anyway. Yeah, if anyone has any like translations of what the other free titles are and what shows they could be referring to, please let me know, because I'm kind of curious. I look at 4 minutes into the Crunchyroll episode. You can see all 4 of them zoomed in quite well, and that should help you translate if you're trying to. I see Bakuto in the list above. SNS, HPVD, something RPG, Base Blue, something Box. Is that meant to be like Megalobox or something reference? Nightblood. There's Bakuto again at the bottom there. Nice little thing here. Is there a specific website they're parodying of this, by the way? Like, because it's not like a MAL or an Analyst or something, because they're primarily Western. Like, what's the Japanese equivalent to... Like, if you're looking up the new spring anime line, is like a specific... Because judging by the little, in the top right, the icon, it kind of reminds me of like, oh, what's the company that does that? Is it this one? Kind of reminds me of Bilibili. So is that, like... It reminds me of, like, the Bilibili, like, logo with the TV. So is this meant to be a parody of, like, Bilibili, in a way? Which is kind of odd since it's Chinese, not, Japanese, but I suppose Bilibili does anime? I don't know, actually. Someone let me know some of that stuff, because it's kind of interesting how they do that. But anyway, That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 live fight here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.